Hi students, today we are going to learn about the verb ir. The verb ir means to go in Spanish, and IR is its infinitive form. So remember, when we conjugate a verb, we change the verb's infinitive form to agree with different subjects. Now please make sure that you are following along and that you are taking notes. Feel free to pause or stop the video at any time so that you can catch up if I'm going a little bit too fast for you, or rewind if you think you need to hear it just one more time. So we're going to use the verb ir to tell where someone goes. Now next semester, we're going to learn how to use the same verb to say what someone is going to do. So let's start off with the forms of the verb ir. Remember, we conjugate verbs using this chart just because it's a little bit easier, but just because we have él, ella, usted, and ellos, ellas, ustedes, or nosotros in these boxes, doesn't mean that's the only subject that you can have. So for example, with the él, ella, usted form, you could have somebody's name, or you could have something like la chica, or mi amiga, anybody that's singular. With ellos, ellas, ustedes, we could have anybody that is plural, such as mis amigos, or mis padres, or Ana y Roberto. Okay, anything like that. So keep in mind these are not the only subjects you can use, and you don't always have to replace the subject with the subject pronoun, but you can. So the yo form is the word voy. This means I go or I am going. The tú form means vas. You go or you are going. The él, ella, usted form is va. He, she, or you formal goes or is going. Nosotros vamos, we are going or we go. Vosotros or vosotras, remember this form is used only in Spain. This form is vais, and this means you all are going or you all go. And then ellos, ellas, ustedes van. This means that they or you all are going or go. So we always, or almost always I should say, use the word a after the verb ir. A means a couple of different things, but for the most part, it means to. So we're going to use it after the verb ir to say that someone is going to a specific place. So, for example, yo voy a la biblioteca. Notice how a is after our conjugated verb. Voy a la biblioteca. I want you to go ahead and do an example here. All you have to do is conjugate the verb ir to match los estudiantes. Feel free to pause this video if you need another minute or so. So the word a does always follow the verb ir. Now if what follows ir is going to be something that is singular and masculine, such as el gimnasio or el baño, the word a and the definite article el are going to combine to form one word. Now, if the word that comes after ir and a is singular and feminine or plural, so it's followed by the definite articles la, las, or los, then nothing changes. A will remain the same. But if we put a and el next to each other, the two words combine to become al. So for example, if we wanted to say that the students are going to the gym, el gimnasio is a singular and masculine word, so that when it comes after a is a el gimnasio, we need to combine those two. So our sentence would be los estudiantes van al gimnasio. Okay, so of course we always have to practice a little bit of questions and answers. So when we're going to ask where someone is going, we're going to use the question word a dónde, which means to where, followed by some form of the verb ir. And again, this asks where someone is going. For example, you are going to use ¿a dónde vas? To ask where are you going. A response to that might be voy a la clase de historia. I am going to history class. Now you can change vas to any form depending on who you're talking about. If you want to ask where Juan is from, you would just say ¿a dónde va Juan? But also do keep in mind that when we're asking questions in Spanish, your subject comes after your verb, whereas when you're responding or you're writing a statement, your subject should come before your verb. All right, I want you to take a minute to complete this practice. You should probably pause the video right now so that you have this screen captured, and please have this done for class when you arrive.